What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Shad representing Synchronic Gaming, and we've got a fantastic guide for you guys today. The Titan Smash, one of the main attacks that won us the World Championships at 2024 for Clash of Clans. We're going to break through these attacks. We're going to show you how to use it. Let's get done with the talking. Let's jump right into the action. Okay guys, so the first base that we have is kind of a legend-esque base with the Townhall over at the 6 o'clock side. And then we also have this very high DPS core with the scatters, with the rage tower, with the multis, and then we've got the arch towers as well. There's some great fireball value, but we're going to show you guys how to break this down with the E-Titan Smash, because it is one of the most requested attack strategies that we have at the moment. Let's jump right into it. We have Simon, amazing attacker right here, one of the reasons why we won the World Championships. Okay, so look at this setup right here, guys. I'm gonna make things a little bit easier for you. So when it comes down to the E-Titan Smash, what we tend to do is we draw our queen and we have her kind of flank one side, we have the siege barracks flank the other side, and then that creates like a nice narrow path through the middle of the base that we can utilize with our E-Titans, with our king, with that warden. And as well, you want to make sure you want to keep the yak on the warden for this one. It's very, very important. As well, we'll put a link in the description for the army as well, so let's not worry about that one. But continuing on, Lavaloon, of course, before the healers come down. Royal Champion as well is normally utilized with the siege barracks to kind of quickly carve out that pathing that will lead these E-Titans and the king throughout the base. That is going to absolutely smash through that core with those earthquake boots and spiky ball as well. And for the queen, you want to make sure that you have the mirror and also the healers. You want both books on the warden, and you want hogs and rocket spear for the royal champion. But as you see right here, we popped that warden ability. The earthquake boots went off as well. Now that makes it a lot easier, because with the spiky ball, a lot of these high DPS core buildings are now weak, and we have these E-Titans that are going to push through. We still have the royal champion and the queen that's going to be able to wrap around the base as well, which is really nice. But the main point of these E-Titan smashes is that you want to gut the core with your king and your E-Titans. Have your royal champion go down one channel, have your queen go down the other side of the base, and then those core E-Titans and that king powering through the middle with the warden and the healers, keeping them alive for as long as possible as well. Sometimes you may have to use the warden tome a little bit early so you can keep that king alive, but on this case it didn't matter, because as you see, Simon used the jump for the back end. Normally use the jump on entry, but with the jump on the back end, it allowed him to use his king ability nice and early, which allowed him to push through the base right there as well. Queen still doing monster work over on the right hand side. Royal champion still has that ability, still has a rage and an invisibility spell remaining. We have got those super barbs that we have yet to deploy. We're most likely saving them for this Tesla farm over at the 6 o'clock side of the base. We pop that queen nice and early just to get the full effect of the mirror, as it lasts around 25 seconds. So you want to get the full power of that queen. We rage her up nice and early. Triple queen coming on in. We got this little toxic skelly farm, but the royal champion's going to pick off the town hall, and then we're going to have the remainder of the troops quickly come in and clear up this base right here. And this was a triple in under a minute 35 seconds. Absolutely phenomenal attack by Simon. Okay guys, the second base right here, we've got a little bit more of a centralized town hall where it's not on the edge of the base, but it's a little bit closer in. So we're just going to watch and see how Simon kind of breaks this down. Nice and early golem on the mortar over at the 10 o'clock side of the base right here. Queen in behind with that frosty. You want to make sure you have that frosty on the queen. Very, very important for sure. Siege barracks over on one side. King and E-Titans between the siege barracks and the royal champion and the queen. So you have your siege barracks and the RC one side, queen other side, E-Titans directly in the middle with the king. That's what I was talking about. Early warden ability to keep that king alive, to push him through the base as quickly as possible, because the wall breakers did a great job right here. Single on that king, we pop that as well. There we go, perfectly timed earthquake boots. Simon right here saving the jump for the back end, rather than kind of an approach that we saw in Worlds where they use the jump spell early. And this is because we want to show you guys a different type of variety of these E-Titans and how actually versatile they are. Another great thing we saw right here, he drops a Skelly over on the Warden, and it also tanks the Monolith, and it's out of range of this Town Hall, which is absolutely beautiful right there. King still powering through, Titan still powering through, Royal Champion on the other side with the Skelly, and the Wizards takes down that King, beautifully done right here. And we do see things get a little bit scary right here, but not too scary, because you still have a Rage, you still have a Freeze, a Skelly, and an Invis, and you got that Royal Champion ability and that Queen ability, as well as 8 super barbs, a couple of loons come on down right here, and it's GG's yet again. Absolutely beautifully done by Simon, getting the job done, getting that 3-star for Synchronic, showing you guys how it's done at home. And hopefully you guys are picking up some of these pointers that we're dropping on in, so you guys can have a further understanding on how to use these E-Titans. We have one more base that we're going to be breaking down for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far, and if you are, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We're going to be posting a lot more content in the near future. Okay guys, the third and final base right here, we have a kind of a core single target Inferno. It's a little bit different, but we're going to see how we get the job done. Again, 2 Titans, 14 super barbs right here. We're going to quickly fly through everything. So Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots on the King. We have the Mirror Healers on the Queen. We have the Eternal Tome and the Heal Tome on the Warden. And we have also the Rocket Spear and the Hogs on the Royal Champion, as well as we have for the pets on the King, we have the Phoenix, the Queen has the Frosty, Warden with the Yak, and obviously the Royal Champion with the Fox. But let's get into this attack. Let's break it down. It's a relatively quick guide, by the way, guys, purely because this attack is very, very fast, and there's not a lot of things that you need to know to utilize this attack to its full potential. The setups are relatively similar, as you're going to see in this one again. So we're going to break it down in just a second. As you see, Golem in front of the Queen to tank. We're going to be sending the King over towards this multi-target Inferno with the E-Titans right there. They're going to go into that Inferno. Siege Barracks now coming on in to pick off all of that 12 o'clock side of the base right here. Queen's going to do some great work. King's going to step in for that Town Hall. Now, it's all dependent on... We're going to most likely tome very, very early on this one because of the headhunters. We're going to take down that King, and then we can jump over this single target Inferno Tower. And what that allows us to do, the jump allows us to get access to the Eagle. Both scatters, also both heroes, and it's very, very strong. Queen still working very, very well over on the right hand side. Royal Champion pushing her way through onto that multi-arch tower. She's going to veer off to the left hand side right here, which is going to be huge. We're going to freeze the Warden Tower because it does so much damage. We want to keep that King alive for a little bit longer so we can utilize that Phoenix to absolute perfection right there. Queen obviously with those healers. We end up popping, this is one thing that I do like about Simon, we ended up popping the King over the single target Inferno, which completely opened up the base, right? So we still have a jump spell that we can use wherever we want now to open up whichever compartment we deem necessary. But the E-Titans are still alive, the healers keeping them alive. We're popping that Queen ability at the 3 o'clock side just to keep her alive a little bit longer, which is absolutely phenomenal. We have a Tesla farm, all the super barbs now coming on in to clean up and go as fast as we can. The jump over the Monolith, just, you know, for the funds, we didn't really need it, but, you know, we drop it down just so that we're not swagging too much. Royal Champion ability swagged right there, invisibility swagged again. Absolutely phenomenal hit by Simon, and he's just so good at showing you guys how it's done. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. All the socials are in the description. We'll catch you all in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.